Greetings to Alliston Churches and APC. My name is Carolyn, and it's a pleasure to share with you my work with Loads of Love Humanitarian Aid Society. Since 2019, I've been serving in Kryvyi Rih, southeast Ukraine. In January of 2023, our team felt called to remote places. We were led to the small village of Novobratskaya, Kherson region. This area was occupied by Russian troops in March of 2022. Our village, as denoted by the star in this map, remains in close proximity to current front lines. The village church was abandoned, and our team started doing weekly services. New Hope Church started to come alive. I felt called to move to the village, to pray for her and study Russian and get to know the villagers, and to serve them. Many struggle with addiction here and took interest in the church. Vasily was the first to receive Jesus. A village home was renovated to help women in need of supported living. A veranda converted into a kitchen, the addition of a septic tank, running water, and indoor toilet. Very rare in these parts. Olia, the homeowner, was thrilled to be able to move home in June of 2023. With Olia moving home, I was in need of accommodations and bought this home in the village for 1,000 Canadian dollars. The home comes with a piece of land, and we aspire that in time, all programs would be self-sustaining. The first order of business at this new home was to have the bombs removed left by Russian military during occupation. Such sites were common in the village. In the summer of 2023, the Loads of Love team hosted a Bible camp for kids. God has brought friends from a rehab center where I served for several years to help with home renovations. We continue to disciple them here to help them walk in freedom. In October, we welcomed Ira to the Seniors Ladies Residence. She's homeless and struggles with mental health issues. She's not afraid of hard work and has earned income harvesting walnuts and collecting recyclables. We gather every morning at the Ladies Residence for time in the Word, prayer, and worship. Everyone is invited and welcome to come. We particularly enjoy the worship. Inroads are made in villagers' delight and are coming to their homes to celebrate birthdays with guitar and the love of Christ. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we had a mobile Christmas party going to every home in our village and the neighboring village with gift in hand, celebrating the ultimate gift of Christ. The last stop and the longest was with the local vodka bootlegger. Within months, there have been 6 alcohol-related deaths in the village. After a New Year's celebration with friends at the rehab center in Kryvyi Rih, we were back in the village, visiting the homes of soldiers and their families, blessing them, thanking them, and praying with them. Our first stop was at the regional administration office, where the director and her secretary were in tears as we expressed appreciation and prayed with them. The birthday wish of all those we visited was the same: for this war in Ukraine to end. This flag, a memorial to a husband and father who died at war. And here his son, who continues to ask when Dad will be coming home. These 4 children are believers, praying for their father, taken captive at the beginning of the war. There's no store in our village, so arrangements were made to sell bread out of the church. While villagers get their bread, we host a free cafe, serving coffee, tea, and live worship. Loads of Love just acquired this home and property adjacent to mine, thanks to the generous donation of Elevator 1 in Barrie. We aspire to have this home support soldiers transitioning from war and ministry workers. We just recently received a shipment all the way from Canada, and Loads of Love, carrying humanitarian aid and lots of home furnishings. What a privilege to be able to deliver these blessings to folks in need. Plans are in place for a greenhouse, and fields are being prepared for planting. Olia and I regularly walk the village streets and pray, and I've got an unlimited supply of hugs to give away. Special thanks to my translator Tanya and her husband David, who have been there with much grace through many adventures. Thanks also to Ed Dixon and the Loads of Love team in Ukraine. And thank you to all of you there in Alliston for your prayers, support, and words of encouragement. God bless you.